Let me show you how you can use the keys on your keyboard to open up any website that you want inside of Windows 11. In order to do this, we do need to install a third-party software because we can't actually do anything like that inside of Windows itself. The piece of software that I use and the one I'm going to show in this video is called AutoHotkey. All you need to do is go to autohotkey.com and then go to download and download the setup wizard to install it on your system. Once you get it installed, we need to make a script. To do this, you can go to any folder on your file system or just go to your desktop and right click anywhere. Once you right click, we need to go to new and then we need to select AutoHotkey script. If you don't see this, you may need to restart your computer after doing the installation and then it will show up when it gets restarted. So now we'll select AutoHotkey script and we create a new file on our desktop or whatever folder you're in. Next, we need to give it a name and I'm going to call it website shortcuts. Now we can hit enter. And we need to actually edit this script before we can run it. In order to edit it, we need to right click and open with, and then go to either choose another app, or if you've already used this before, you can just select Notepad. But if not, you click on choose another app and then scroll down until you find Notepad because it's installed on every Windows machine, and we'll select that and use that just once. Now that we have our script open, you'll notice that there are some things that are already written in there. We don't need to worry about any of this, so we can select the line after all of it and hit enter so that we can separate our code from that stuff up top. So now we need to create the key combinations that we're going to use for the websites. Within this software, they're called hotkeys, so I'm going to refer to those as hotkeys for the rest of this video. So the first hotkey we're going to make is to open up google.com. To create a hotkey, we need to first apply it with a key combination followed by 2 colons. In this scripting language, the # refers to the Windows button. So what we're saying here is when we press the Windows button plus G, we will do whatever the hotkey is intending to do. So in our case, we want to run the google.com URL. What this is going to do is it's going to open up the default browser on your machine and then navigate directly to google.com. Finally, we need to add a new line and then add the word return, and this is just indicating that we're done with the code for this hotkey. So now all we need to do to make this work is we need to save this file by hitting Control S or going to File and Save, and then close out of it. And then all we need to do is double click on the file that we created. This will automatically run the script. You won't see anything happen, but if you go to your taskbar by going in the bottom right and clicking on the caret symbol, you'll see up here in the top left that we have the website shortcuts.ahk currently running. So now if we press Windows and G, it should open up Google automatically for us in our default browser. Now there is one caveat to this, and the fact that we are now overlapping some shortcut keys. When we hit Windows G, you notice that there is an overlay that I have running, and this is the game bar that comes with Windows, and it might conflict with our shortcut key. So we may want to change it to something other than Windows G. So if we go back to editing our shortcut, instead of the #, which is the Windows button, let's change this to something like the control button, which is the caret symbol, and the exclamation point, which is the alt button. So now if we save this, minimize it, and double click on our script again, it then gives us a pop-up that's saying, hey, are you sure you want to replace this? There's an older instance already running. Yes, I'm sure that we want to replace it because we have a newer version. So I'll hit yes. And now if I hit Control Alt and then hit G, it should open up Google in my browser. Now I can copy this and create multiple shortcuts that I want to use. Maybe I want to make a Facebook one, a Gmail one, a Netflix one, whatever the most visited websites that I usually go to. Now I can save this, minimize it, double click on my script, say yes again, and then I can use any of those shortcuts to go to the websites that I want. Now this is great, but if you want these shortcuts to persist, even if you restart your computer, we need to add it to the startup menu for Windows. In order to do that, we need to hit Windows and R on our keyboard, and then in the bottom left, we need to type out shell, then a colon, and then startup. Once you do that, hit enter, and it should open up a folder that has your startup shortcuts in it. In order to add our script, we need to create a shortcut of it and then put it in this folder. To do that, we can right click on our script and then go to show more options. And then down at the bottom, you should see a create shortcut button that we can click on. Now that we have our shortcut, we can just drag it into this folder, and I'm going to rename it so that it doesn't say shortcut on it. And then now, next time that you restart your computer, it should automatically run this script. And that's how you create keyboard shortcuts to visit your favorite websites inside of Windows 11.